My gorgeous Aquarius, I need to tell you something. This week, you are about to find out your destiny. You're about to find out exactly which way your life is about to go. And you know what? It's gonna be good. It's gonna be brilliant. But before that, you are indeed going to need to deal with a couple of very, very kind of unusual things which are going to take place right at the beginning of this week. The bottom line is that this week it's going to be absolutely brilliant. And all I can say to you, this week is not only going to be like a breath of a fresh air after everything you've been through, but most certainly, by the end of this week, you are literally going to feel like this has been, the biggest light at the end of the end of the very, very long tunnel in your life. This is going to be the brightest light at the end of a very, very long tunnel you've been through, my gorgeous aquamarini. And of course, I am talking about all the difficult situation that other people sadly did kind of cause in your life. All what you were doing, my gorgeous aquamarini, I know I said this before, all what you were doing within the last 2 or 3 years, you were so beautiful, in those people's lives, who mean to you the most. You were playing such a big role in so many people's lives. And but sadly, in return, you got a lots of kind of negativity and nastiness from the certain people in your life. And I'm talking about the major people in your life. I spoke about it so many times. Of course, sorry, I spoke about it, my gorgeous Aquarius, to you so many times on so many occasions. And that's why, I'm not talking about this again, the problems that you've been going through that have been kind of, the problems you've been going through that have been, caused by other people in your life. I'm not going to be talking about this again. I know I must be quite boring to you by now, but I just want to highlight this at this very moment in time, because what is actually going to take place at the beginning of this week, oh my God, it's going to be really important. There is no other way of saying this, my gorgeous aquamarini. But at the beginning of this week, most certainly, you will know who are your friends, and you will most certainly know who are your enemies. At the beginning of this week, your real enemies are about to show their real face. I'm not saying that you didn't know this. I'm not saying that you weren't aware of this, but it's more like a confirmation rather than anything else. Okay. So there are some, this is what I'm trying to say, that there are like a certain people, certain enemies are going to show their face to you right at the beginning of this week. You're not going to be completely surprised, but you are indeed going to have your own confirmation of this is where things are going to start getting really important to you. Listen to me very carefully. It's not about these people. It's not about these enemies. When I talk about these enemies, sadly, these are certain people in your life who are meant to be the closest people to you, like your certain family members, and this is why this is a little bit scary. Okay, this is to do with a certain family members who just wanted more and more and more, demanding more and more and more from you, but they gave a very little in return. So now, once again, it's like your point is going to be proven to you. There is something that one person or a group of people are going to do, and you will know that, confirmation who your enemies are. And this in itself is when the things are going to start becoming very interesting for you, my gorgeous aquamarini, because you will know what do you need to abandon. You will know what you immediately need to abandon in your life. And that in itself is going to lead towards you making such an important decision. This decision that you're going to make, I'm not being funny, this is going to come to you completely out of blue. It is not that you weren't thinking about it before. It's about the decision that you've already had in your mind you wanted to make. It's about the decision which is going to finalize certain things. This decision is going to be final when it comes to you, like really going forward with your life. It's not like you didn't want to make this particular decision before because it's to do with an ongoing plan in your life. But now, this is like a blessing, really, because it's going to help you to speed up, certain things in your life. That's why this is going to happen completely unexpectedly. And that's why I say to you that this week, most certainly, your destiny is going to give you a big, big kiss, because this in itself, it's like creating such a powerful moment when it comes to you realigning yourself and realigning your life. You're literally going towards the light right now, this very moment in time. You are making a really wise choice, a really wise decision here. And this decision that you're going to make, you need to understand that you're going to find it extremely, extremely rewarding. You're going to start feeling like so optimistic, because you will really be able to start changing certain plans in your life that have been making you feel so unhappy and so negative for so long, but you couldn't just do like something about it immediately. You couldn't make some kind of adjustment immediately. Only now you will be able to do this. And that's why you're gonna feel so optimistic. What are you going to realize, my gorgeous aquamarini? That's so important. You're going to be thinking like maybe that you have been wasting your time somewhere, but because you see, you need to understand that you're like really moving forward with your life. Do you understand what I mean? So now you're going to realize, what do you need to abandon? And what do you need to abandon? It's also this stage of your life that you've put so much of your precious energy towards. And that's why you're going to feel like a little bit frustrated. But you really need to kind of focus on what's ahead of you rather than focus on what's behind you, my gorgeous Aquarius. So this is going to be really beautiful for you, because, now the reason why you're going to feel so happy is because you will be able to speed certain things in your life up right now with that particular decision, but also you will be doing something that you're so devoted to. This decision that you're going to make, it's not only about you moving like it's not only about you abandoning certain aspect of your life and moving away from this certain aspect of your life. This is to do with a new beginning, but it's also, my gorgeous Aquarius, also a lot to do with you feeling the need to move on with your life. You seeking more than, from life, then you will feel the need to kind of seek more from life than you are currently experiencing. And this is why, because maybe you have been wasting your energy and, a little bit, somewhere else, instead of like using your energy, what you really feel with your, spirit and with your soul, that you are devoted to. The whole new stage in your life, it's about to begin. This is what you need to understand, and this is what you need to look forward to. So now you are going to realize a change, a certain change in priorities, which is natural, because you're finding yourself on this spiritual quest, which is going to lead towards you choosing to make big life changes. Only 2 days after this moment in time, only 2 days after this moment in time, you are going to come across this very, very unusual person, a very strange person, my gorgeous Aquamarini. This strange person like that you're going to come across. Honestly, I'm not being funny, but you will see this person, and this person is going to seem like they're from a completely different time. You know, they're going to seem like they're from a completely different century. To be quite honest with you, there is something going to be so odd about that person in a way. They're going to be dressed, for example, and you're going to be thinking like, oh my God, this person is just so weird. This person is so strange. You're just going to have a quite unusual encounter when it comes to that particular person. Maybe you're going to talk to this person, maybe you're not. But most certainly, this is going to make you feel like a really unusual, a really strange, and most certainly this strange and unusual person. Just remember, there is going to be something very strange when it comes to their hair, and something very strange, or their head, you know, and very strange when it comes to like their clothes and their energy in general. Because you're super intuitive, my gorgeous Aquarius. Most certainly, you are going to be able to pick up on this. Now, this is going to be a sign and this is going to be an indication. So just 2 days after this, what I've said it's going to happen, you are going to come across this very strange person. You're going to have this unusual encounter, and this is actually going to be a sign that very not that long after that unusual encounter, you are going to basically have a really much so an important revelation. After that, you are going to have an important revelation. And that important revelation that you're going to have, it's going to happen in such a bizarre way, like completely unexpectedly. You know, at the moment in time when you least expect this revelation whatsoever. And when you have this revelation, my gorgeous Aquamarini, somehow you will know that you are unnecessarily worried. This is going to be a sacred moment in time. You will know that you are unnecessarily worried. The moment in time when you become aware of this revelation. And this in itself, it's only showing how in tune you are going to be when it comes to your intuition. Absolutely crazy, but really brilliant. This is what you need to pay attention to. It's not only about you having a sign when it comes to this unnecessary worry, that you shouldn't be unnecessary worry about something. This in itself, it's a lot to do with you letting go of these fears as well, because this revelation, it's somehow going to make so much clear to you. Somehow this revelation is going to make so much clear to you, and only now you will know, oh my God, now it's time. Now it's time to have this a new start. Now it's time to trust myself. Now it's time to push my fears aside. And now it's time to take a leap of faith, my gorgeous Aquarius. Oh my God. But you're going to feel very, very passionate, and you're going to feel this deep in your soul, deep in your spirit, my gorgeous Aquarius. Absolutely brilliant indeed. Okay. And also, like basically in between the first part of this week and the midweek, there is also gonna be very like it's gonna be the moment in time when you're gonna be relaxing. Maybe you are gonna be meditating. Maybe you're gonna be like kind of chanting something. Maybe you're gonna be praying. Maybe you're just gonna be relaxing. But you know what am I trying to say here? That you are gonna find yourself at this specific dimension. This specific dimension we can only get through meditation, through some kind of a prayer, through some kind of a chanting, through some kind of a spiritual concentration I'm talking about. So, you know, and there is going to be such an insight you are going to have. An insight that you are going to have, my gorgeous Aquarius. It's going to be very unusual, but very important. You will know that one of the people in your life who you love so much, who you care about so much, you know, is like kind of, oh my God, it's there is going to be an indication about that person, that that person is kind of going to need your help, but only you will be able to understand this, and you will be able to feel what this help is going to be about. But this is to do with a precious person in your life, somebody who you love to bits, and somebody who is kind of starting to realize what's going on around them, and that there are certain things that are starting to kind of happen around that person's life that are like honestly so bad, so negative, so dark, and so scary. It's like a beginning of a horror movie, to be quite honest with you. I know this may sound really confusing, my gorgeous Aquarius, but hey, this is what's going to come to you because you're so connected to that person. You are so connected to that person. You know, you are really connected to that person. So that's why you're going to have this amazing insight, which is going to come to you through this meditation, or you're going to be relaxing, whatever it's going to be. Just suddenly, boom, poof, suddenly you're going to have the picture of this person who means to you so much in your mind. And you will realize that that person is really scared and really kind of worried about the situation happening around that person. Maybe that person is like in a certain part of the world when certain things are getting really crazy, really mental, on a really crazy level. It could be. But whatever you are having this premonition about, my gorgeous Aquamarini, my gorgeous Aquarius, this is more like you tapping into something extremely sacred here. So there is no other way of saying it, but whatever comes to you about that person, or whatever came to that person about what they feel it's happening around them on a larger scale, it's 100% right. 100% right. 1,000,000% right. Okay, there is no other way of saying this. So that particular person in your life is going to immediately need to start making certain changes in order to protect themselves. You know, okay, I can't say any more than this, my gorgeous Aquamarini, but only like, this is your sign that both of you are most certainly not crazy, and that it is immediately something that that person is going to need to do in order maybe to escape certain things or something like that. That's how I see it. There is no other way of saying this, but it's definitely to do with a person. Yeah, it's still on. It's definitely to do with the person who you feel so connected to. Okay. And also, my gorgeous Aquarius, right at the beginning of at around the midweek, oh my God, this week is going to be very complex. There is, this week is going to be extremely complex, and you need to be really careful. There is somebody who's going to demand something from you, and I don't like this. There is a one specific person, again, not a nice person, who is going to be demanding something from you. And this is really going to, like, you're not going to like this whatsoever. And in fact, you're going to feel like somebody stabbed you in your back, like literally, when it comes to this particular person, someone is going to be demanding something from you. And this is crazy. And this is not fair whatsoever. You're going to find this extremely unfair. I think that you're going to be thinking about some kind of a deal, It's going to be an important confirmation in between you and a few people. Everything is going to be fine. But when it comes to this one particular person, that particular person is going to be demanding something completely unfair when it comes to have some kind of a deal, because you're going to find yourself like trying to finalize something. There is the energy of finalization going on here. So it's going to be conversation about finalizing something, and it's all going to be okay with few different people. While one particular person is going to be like a complete little bastard, to be quite honest with you. And this, you're going to feel like really stabbed in your back. And yet again, the certain person is going to show their real face. Certain people can be so horrible, honestly. People can be just like after money, 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 money. There's so many other things in life than just money. And this is somebody who's so money driven. This is somebody who's so greedy, and the people that you've had problems with for the last 2 or 3 years, it has been a lot about money, a lot about problems, and a lot about greediness. And that's why I started this reading with, like, you're so brilliant, you're so good, you just gave and gave and gave your whole life. And then you realize at this stage of your life how horrible some people can be. But you must not allow this to put you off whatsoever. You are beautiful, you are special, you are different. All this is what you did. Good things is going to get back to you. Don't let this distract you too much. So someone is going to demand something from you and you're not going to like it, and you're absolutely right. And you're going to feel like you're stabbed in your back. Now you are gonna really literally gonna say to that person, I think that you're gonna put your foot down, and you're gonna say that if that person carry on like this, you are gonna mention something legal. I know that you're gonna mention something legal. This is brilliant. This is brilliant, because that particular legal thing that you're gonna mention, it's actually going to scare that person so much. It's not going to be obvious straight away, because that person is going to be acting, but only like about a day or two later, you are indeed going to realize that you have made the right choice by, maybe, I know it sounds like really crazy, by threatening to this person, like that you're going to take them to court, or that you're going to sue them, or that you're going to take things like the legal way. When it comes to you're going to take things legally, like you're going to deal with things in a legal way when it comes to this, because you will find this completely unfair, what this person is going to be demanding from you. And you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Because only like about a couple day or two after that moment in time, you are going to have a really unusual news from that particular person, but you will know that this person is going to change their record. This person is not going to be demanding what that person has been demanding in the first place, which was completely out of order. So you will realize again how important it is to stick to your guns, baby. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's important to do this, because it's important to kind of like do what you feel that you should do, and that's exactly what you are going to do in this situation. Because as I said, in like about a couple of days time, you're going to have an unusual news from that particular person, and this news is going to be positive, because you will know that this person is going to back down when it comes to whatever they have been demanding. And this in itself, it's going to be such a beautiful little surprise for you, because you will know that you would know that you taking like things legally, you taking things on the next level when it comes to like the court case or something like that. You will know that that would open the whole new can of worms. The whole new can of worms would be open. And there is something that you would be worried that once this whole new can of worms is open, all of you would be affected. And it's so unnecessary, but it's not that you've caused this. It's all caused by this person and this group of people who have been causing problems in your life for so long. So this is going to be a beautiful little surprise, my gorgeous Aquarius, because you will know that you will escape some kind of a disaster. And now as well, you're going to be so excited, because at the same time you are going to you are going to be, inspired to carry on with this plan, which is going to be immediately on your mind. Immediately, as soon as you have this happy surprise, when you realize that things are not going to go all dark and negative, the first thing which is going to be on your mind, oh, thank God, I can carry on with my plan now. This is so important to me. And this in itself is going to rejuvenate you. And immediately you are you're going to start thinking about new project. You're going to start thinking about things that inspired you within the last 2 or 3 weeks. There were a few things that inspired you so much that you are going to be reminded of right now, and you are going to feel this willpower, this urge to create, and this is why every single step of the way you are going to feel this new potential, this potential when it comes to new beginnings in your life more and more. And this particular energy is something which is gonna keep you going like there is no tomorrow, my gorgeous Aquarius. Indeed, absolutely brilliant. By the time you get to the last part of this week, I want to tell you something, and I've seen this before. You are going to come across this herb, you're going to come across this plant, either herb or either plant. Maybe you're going to be outside somewhere, and now suddenly you're going to come across this herb like a rosemary or something that you always see, or maybe something that you've never seen before. Maybe this herb or a plant you will see for the first time, or maybe this herb or a plant you've seen every day, but only now it will get your attention. Maybe it's going to be outside, maybe you're going to be reading the book, maybe you're going to be watching TV, maybe you're going to be like on your laptop or on your cell phone or whatever, but you are going to come across one particular herb or one particular plant is most certainly going to get your attention. Maybe you're going to see rosemary, you're going to go towards it and smell it. Oh, this rosemary is so gorgeous. And then, oh, you will remember what I said. You need to really, as soon as that happens, the power in between your mind's body and spirit, it's going to be mind-blowing. So as soon as that happens, my gorgeous Aquarius, you need to understand that you're going to need to, I know this sounds crazy, but you're going to need to consume that herb or a plant, because I can assure you 1,000,000% that whatever ailment you're suffering from, maybe you're tired all the time, and then you're going to realize that this herb is like a brilliant for tiredness. If you're unsure what this herb or a plant is good for, just go on Google and type in the name of that herb or a plant, and you will see one of the first major ailments this is good for. It's going to be something you suffer from. And this is going to happen because, again, the connection in between your mind, body, and spirit is going to be really elevated. It's going to be enhanced. So your body is going to try to let you know also what needs healing, and these are going to be one of the ways that you are going to become aware of it. Okay, very important indeed. And also, at around the end of this week, my gorgeous Aquarius, there is, you know what, you need to kind of understand, this is brilliant. So, first of all, you had like an unusual encounter at around the beginning of this week. So this week it's going to be rather unusual, rather unusual. You're tapping into like a slightly different dimension, because at around the end, so you had a herb, you had an unusual encounter, whoa, and now at around the end of this week, there is a like kind of big bird, some kind of a big bird you're going to see, a big bird. This is going to be such a brilliant sign. There is some kind of a big bird you're going to see. Okay, maybe you see this bird all the time, but you've never seen such a big bird, this particular type, or you're going to see this big bird for the first time. However, again, this bird is going to be your sign. This bird is going to be your omen. There is something going to be very unusual about this bird's wings, for example. Okay, so maybe they're going to be beautiful, maybe they're going to be gorgeous, but I can see this as a big bird. This is going to be a sign, and this is going to be your omen that something really big, it's about to take place in your life. Even if you don't see this bird, if you do see this bird as a good sign and as a good omen, it means that you're really tuned in, which is brilliant. Always like a bonus. So trust your intuition even more. But even if you don't see this bird, you're still going to have such a brilliant news at around the end of this week, because this bird is an added bonus for you to understand that this is going to be a sign and a really good omen that there is an amazing opportunity you're actually going to have after that moment in time. This particular opportunity that you are going to have, my gorgeous Aquarius, is going to be so important to you, because at the same time, it's something that you have been waiting for, and this opportunity that you are going to have, it's also to do with new ideas, with recent new ideas that you've actually had recently, but you did not expect this opportunity so far whatsoever. And when you become aware of this opportunity, the problem is that you may not feel ready to take this on, but you really need to take this on. This is so important for you to understand, that you need to take this opportunity on even if you're not ready. I know that there are elements of you needing to learn something, and you would prefer to kind of learn certain things and be ready, but you are gonna kind of find yourself in the middle of this, and it may not be as smooth and as easy at the beginning, but the end result is gonna be absolutely mind-blowing when it comes to this opportunity. This opportunity is gonna lead towards a massive, huge victory in as little as 6 months' time. In 6 months' time, you're going to have enormous, a massive reason for celebration. You have no idea where this opportunity is going to take you. There is so much you're going to find out about yourself and about your life when it comes to this opportunity. This opportunity is to do with the new ideas you've had recently. Just remember that, normally you would learn certain things to prepare yourself in that particular way. But with this as well, you are going to kind of need to take this risk, and this opportunity that you are going to have when it comes to the certain new ideas that were on your mind lately. I hope you don't miss that out. This opportunity is also going to be so important because, it's going to help you to not only regain control, over your life, but it's also going to help you to open to new perspectives, my gorgeous aquamarini, my gorgeous Aquarius, because it's going to help you to open to new perspectives in life. And that in itself, it's like also on another hand going to lead towards your own freedom, towards your own liberation, my gorgeous aquamarini, like never ever ever before. Okay, my gorgeous Aquarius, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace, and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye. And now it's time for something really, really special. Now it's time, my gorgeous people, for something really, really beautiful. This brand new pendant I have in my store, I only have literally few of them. So once they're gone, they are gone. This gorgeous pendant I have, it's an absolutely stunning amethyst pendant. Okay, this is a white gold amethyst pendant, and I don't know if you can see it that well. It's absolutely stunning. This gorgeous amethyst pendant, it's in white gold, and it also has two diamonds on each side. Okay, I don't know how well this camera is actually focusing. This is a quite dainty but ever so beautiful pendant, amethyst pendant set in white gold with two little diamonds on each side. And yes, these diamonds are real diamonds, like this amethyst is a high quality amethyst as well. When it comes to this gorgeous white gold amethyst pendant with two diamonds, two little diamonds on each side, of course they're not huge, of course they're not massive, but this also white gold pendant, and this is a sterling silver chain that this comes with. Yes. And also when it comes to amethyst, amethyst is absolutely brilliant and a very powerful crystal in many different ways, because it does have a power to enhance our immune system. And also on top of that, it helps with anxiety, depression. It helps to clear mind. It helps to wash away toxic thinking, but also it encourages sleep patterns, and at the same time it eases tension, because it's absolutely essential for spiritual balance in itself. When we wear amethyst, and we are in a relaxed state of mind, we have like all sorts of insights we wouldn't normally have. So amethyst is probably one of the most significant crystals you can actually get in terms of achieving such a perfect balance within our bodies. Okay. And also, when it comes to diamonds, for example, my gorgeous people, diamonds are also having a spiritual effect and a spiritual impact on our body, because diamonds, on another hand, believe me or not, makes us fearless. What a mind-blowing combination this actually is. Not only this gorgeous pendant is just so beautiful, so gorgeous, but at the same time, it is ever so powerful. This is so gorgeous, like I cannot explain. As I said, I'm so excited, my God, about this pendant, because it's very, very gorgeous. But also, I only have, few of them. As I said, once they're gone, they're gone. Absolutely stunning, and a really, really unique little piece as well. I really hope you can see this. Absolutely gorgeous. And of course, if you would like to buy this gorgeous pendant, the link is going to be in the description below, but also you can check on top of the comments, because I will pin, the links for these crystals on top of the comment section as well. But on another hand, you can also find the link for this pendant, like it's going to be either here or either here in one of the top corners. You will be able to click on it and the link is going to come up that way as well. Or on another hand, you can simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop, and my page is going to come up that way. Just click on it and you will see the first two products on top of my shop are going to be my two latest products I've just advertised. So you're either going to find this in the description or on top of the comments, or it's going to be in one of the two corners above me, or you simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop and my page is going to come up that way as well. And of course, if you would like to buy this gorgeous pendant, the link is going to be in the description below, but also you can check on top of the comments, because I will pin, the links for these crystals on top of the comment section as well. But on another hand, you can also find the link for this pendant, like it's going to be either here or either here in one of the top corners. You will be able to click on it and the link is going to come up that way as well. Or on another hand, you can simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop and my page is going to come up that way. Just click on it and you will see the first two products on top of my shop are going to be my two latest products I've just advertised. So you're either going to find this in the description or on top of the comments, or it's going to be in one of the two corners above me, or you simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop and my page is going to come up that way as well. Again, I've got something different today, my gorgeous people. This beautiful sterling silver ball necklace. Look at how gorgeous this is. Sterling silver, okay, ball necklace. And basically, it's like a little balls, from the beginning right to the end, because I've just kind of like heard about, people selling ball necklaces, sterling silver ball necklaces, and they only have like a certain amount of balls or something like that. This in its like certain amount of balls, you see, and this in itself, this sterling silver ball necklace is literally made with sterling silver balls, from the beginning right to the end. Look how gorgeous this looks, and it looks absolutely wonderful when you put this around your neck. This sterling silver gorgeous ball necklace is 18 inches long, okay? It's 18 inches long, which is like, kind of like a standard size, for necklaces and chains, because they kind of are really, just sit in such a beautiful way around our neck. It's not too long and it's not too short. It's just perfect to make a statement. Look at this gorgeous sterling silver necklace, my gorgeous people. This is another thing I'm so excited about, because I find this so beautiful myself. So when I find something so beautiful, I know people are going to find this beautiful as well. Look at how gorgeous this is. Okay? Absolutely stunning. And the link to buy this gorgeous necklace, it's going to be in the description below, or you can find it pinned on top of the comments, on top of the comment section, okay? Or you will see the link right above me in one of the corners, one of the two corners above me. You will be able to click on and this link is going to show up. Or you can just go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop and my page is going to come up that way. Just click on it and you will be able to see one of the two latest products in my store are gonna be these two that I'm advertising right now.